Hello, welcome back to ChatGPT Campfire Stories, the series where we have ChatGPT generate stories for us.
That's really stupid.
Yeah, stupid story that are somehow wholesome sometimes and heartwarming and have, I guess, lessons within them. Like, this is really fucking stupid, honestly, but, you know.
We're having fun.
Yeah, we're having fun, honestly. So, what's today's story gonna be about?
I want to think of, like, what kind of cult? What kind of cult?
A sinister cult? Like one that just does blood sacrifices?
Okay, the prompt is, write a story about a guy who smokes weed for the first time and decides to resurrect the Wolly Mammoth just to start a sinister cult. I'll just write a sinister blood cult.
Alright.
It doesn't even, like, make sense.
Yeah, it's like, why do you need the Wolly Mammoth for this? Well, is he killing the people? Or?
I'll read. Okay, it can't let me. I don't want to stop it, so. Oh my, okay, this one's gonna be comedic gold already, I can already tell.
You want me to read it?
If you want, yeah.
Okay.
It's almost done. I don't know if it is.
Alright. I don't mind reading it, I just probably need to get a drink after this one. I'm excited to learn how this goes horribly wrong. Oh boy. This is gonna be joy.
Okay, so I'll just remind, if I didn't read the full out prompt, I said, well, let me scroll up. Write a story about a guy who smokes weed for the first time and decides to resurrect the Wolly Mammoth to start a sinister blood cult.
Okay.
Yeah, it's done.
I'm like actually curious what's going to happen. Like,
it's just this guy decides to smoke weed for the first time, and he's just like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring back the Wolly Mammoth, and I'm gonna start.
How is he going to bring a Wolly Mammoth back to life and start a bloodlust cult with him? Oh Jesus Christ! Alright, here we go. Once upon a time. It's always once upon a time.
I think that makes it more hilarious.
Yeah. In the quiet town of Oak Ridge, there lived a man, named Ethan.
Oh no! Ethan!
A laid-back, curious individual. One sunny afternoon, Ethan's best friend Lucas invited him over to his place to hang out and try something new. An experience that would both change their lives forever. As the sun began to set, Ethan arrived at Lucas's cozy apartment. The walls were adorned with colorful posters, and the room was filled with scent of incense. Excitement filled the air as Lucas presented Ethan with a small package wrapped in brown paper. Curiosity piqued? What's that word? The P word next to curiosity?
Is presented either a small package wrapped in brown paper. Yeah, it's just
peaked, I guess. Fucking dumbass bot doesn't know how to fucking spell peaked. Ethan unwraps the paper, the package, to unveil a bag of dried herbs. So it's not weed, okay. What's this, he asked, eyeing the green leaves inside. Lucas grinned mischievously. It's marijuana, my friend.
This sounds like a drug addict. What's that? It's marijuana.
No, he didn't hear what I said after. He goes, it's marijuana, my friend. We're going to smoke it and see what happens. Ethan had never tried weed before, but he trusted Lucas. With an eager nod, he agreed to give it a try. The two friends sat on the balcony, passing the joint back and forth, inhaling the sweet smoke. As minutes ticked by, Ethan felt a warm sensation wash over his body. His mind expanded. thoughts becoming more vivid and intense, and suddenly a wild idea took root in his hazy mind. What if he could bring back creatures long extinct? Driven by this newfound curiosity, Ethan's mind wandered to the woolly mammoth. He had always been fascinated with these majestic creatures, and now, under the influence, he became determined to resurrect them. Throughout the night, Ethan and Lucas researched tirelessly online, looking for any clues or information about cloning and genetic manipulation. They stumbled upon a classified online firm that claimed to have access to ancient DNA samples, including that of a woolly mammoth. With no time to waste, Ethan and Lucas decide to venture into the mysterious world of DNA black markets.
This is on the freaking dark web.
They travel to a hidden laboratory late at night in Japantown.
No freaking way.
They travel to a hidden laboratory late at night where they met Dr. Victoria Reynolds, a rogue scientist with a shady reputation. Dr. Reynolds was intrigued by Ethan's determination and was convinced he could be her accomplice. Together, they embarked on a perilous journey to obtain necessary materials for their experiment. Weeks passed as they gathered the required resources, DNA samples, lab equipment, and funding. The process was complicated, and the research led them to uncharted territories of bioengineering. The experiment would not resurrect the woolly mammoth, but was also introduced to a sinister transformation within the resurrected creature's DNA. Finally, after countless sleepless nights, the experiment was ready. Ethan, Dr. Reynolds, for some reason Lucas is fucking dead now, stood in awe as a revived woolly mammoth emerged from the cloning chamber. However, instead of the gentle giant they had envisioned, the creature appeared twisted and ferocious, its eyes gleaming with a dark malevolence. Ethan's initial excitement turned to dread once he realized the great mistake they had made. Unknowns to him, Dr. Reynolds had infused the mammoth's DNA with her own, imbuing the creatures with a thirst for power and control. Bound by the sinister transformation, the woolly mammoth became the focal point of the blood cult Dr. Reynolds orchestrated. She used her newfound influence over the creature to gather followers who worshipped her as a deity. Ethan, realizing the dire consequences of his actions, felt a deep sense of responsibility and vowed to undo the chaos he had unintentionally unleashed. With the help of Lucas, Ethan embarked on a perilous mission to save the town from the clutches of the blood cult. They gathered a group of brave individuals, including scientists, activists, and even former cult members seeking redemption. Okay. United against the dark forces, Ethan and his comrades plotted to neutralize Dr. Reynolds and reverse the sinister changes that she had induced in the woolly mammoth. Guided by the newfound sense of purpose, Ethan mustered immense courage to confront the very creature he had helped bring back to life. In the climactic battle, the woolly mammoth, now awakened to the evil within, turned against Dr. Reynolds and her followers. The blood cult dissipated into fear and chaos, leaving only remnants of the destruction they had wrought. What? Say this word? Routes? They had rots?
They had rot, yeah.
Okay. With the help of the gathered allies, Ethan and Lucas managed to capture and sedate the woolly mammoth. Through careful genetic manipulation, they were able to restore the creature's gentle nature, erasing the dark influence that had corrupted it. Years later, the woolly mammoth became a symbol of hope and redemption of Oak Ridge. Ethan and Lucas dedicated their lives to protecting and preserving the creature, using their experiences as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unhecked ambition and the power of redemption. And so, Oak Ridge found solace in the once troubled creature, a reminder that even from the darkest depths, light can prevail.
What the hell?
I thought there'd be more, but no.
Smokes weed for the first time and it's just like... I thought the last thing was gonna be about like the dangers of marijuana.
Yeah, like no. Just like
don't do drugs. The message is don't do drugs, kids, or you'll want to resurrect a 10,000-year-old creature to start a blood cult.
Yeah. I wanted to know what the blood cult did. Like
they just exist.
Yeah, I guess so. Can the next like story be like about like the woolly mammoth like fighting in like Pokemon battles or something? Trying to get like to the Champion League or something, whatever it's called.
A woolly mammoth just playing like Pokemon.
Yeah, like he's the main Pokemon though. Like he's Pikachu.
No, he throwing the cards.
Pikachu.
No, what if he's like throwing the cards though?
No, because it's funny if it's him fighting, and Ethan is the trainer, and the woolly mammoth is just like fighting other Pokemon in this world, and he has to win the championship or whatever. And they have to go through like a whole arc of like diversity and fighting other Pokemon and animal cruelty and why it's wrong. You know, like it can be a real nice story. You know, and there can be weed in it. You know, this time it's just like I want to bring Pokemon to life, and I'm gonna smoke weed by doing it. But I'm gonna find a different doctor this time, one that isn't evil. I think it's a good idea. I think we have something here. Literally, we could write this all into a book. Like, we could become authors with this.
You become Arthur's?
Yeah. Arthur Aardvark. Include Arthur in it. Let Arthur and the woolly mammoth fight. I want one of them to die viciously.
Like, you just have him write a story about Arthur the Aardvark getting into a fist fight with woolly
You know
mammoth.
what? No, scratch it. I want Arthur to go through, like, the toughest day of his life and to commit suicide.
No, I don't think we'll do that.
I want him to jump in front of a train. I mean, what were your thoughts on this story, though?
Once it said, like, it was just so bizarre. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just took so many twists and turns of just, this out of nowhere.
Yeah. Just... I can't believe Dr. Reynolds would do that. Like, I can't believe that she was evil the whole time. How could she? It's fucking insane. Okay, are we ready to do the next story?
I'm trying to still think of what we're doing.
Oh. Well, which one would you rather do? Arthur and the woolly mammoth getting in a Pokemon fight battle? Or Arthur fucking killing himself?
I'll do the Pokemon battle.
Okay. Good. Well, we'll see you guys next time for that. Goodbye.